So when we get to the issue today, I mean, leaders are in the middle of a huge crisis. So what is leadership like in the age of COVID? Well, there are some lessons that we have to learn here and that all leaders ought to keep in mind. Um, First of all, it's going to depend on what kind of leader they are. Where they are is really important in the time of COVID. So, you think about the spikes in cases that we're experiencing now in some parts of the country and the world, and we're experiencing earlier in the pandemic. Who the leaders are is important because that helps to define what their is and where they need to be physically. And of course, in this crisis, it's especially difficult because of the fact that leaders can get this, and we've seen many leaders have gotten COVID because they've been in proximity of people with COVID, and they've probably been in that proximity because that's part of their duty to be there. And then what they are doing, obviously, in a time of crisis like this, if leaders seem to be playing a lot of golf or not paying attention to briefings on the state of their city, their state, their community, that's going to be a problem, and it does send messages to their constituencies. Then obviously what they say about it and how they respond to their own failures, because part of caring is that nobody is perfect and leaders certainly aren't perfect. So in trying to care for people, if they do it the wrong way, and certainly many state, local, national leaders have made mistakes in this crisis, but what's really important is how they respond to it, because caring is also not just about doing things to help people or helping to cure people or helping to get people through a crisis. But care is also about caring about how they do their job. And of course, correcting mistakes, admitting mistakes, and moving forward from mistakes shows that they really care about their job and they care about their constituents. So we've gone, taken a very short journey from ancient Rome to the present. But as you look at the news, think about where leaders are and think about when they get in trouble because they're in the wrong place or they're looking like they're doing the wrong thing. This is true not only in our country, but in other countries. There's slight cultural variations, but the temptation in a day when we have so many great communication systems is to phone it in or to Zoom it in or to be on television or make recorded remarks. That can work, but it only takes you so far. Those recorded remarks are best made from your office. They're best made showing or signaling that you're on the job, and most importantly, that you're paying attention to the plight and the crisis of those you serve.